Thanks for joining us on Roadmap. I am Gimba Umar. Well, this week on the program, looking ahead towards May 29th, a day seen as sacrosanct for handing over power. This time, though, it will be from the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, to the All Progressives Congress, the APC. This period, being experienced in Nigeria for many, is timely. On this edition, we'll focus on the transition from one party to another. The 28th of March 2015 remains a remarkable day in Nigeria's democracy. On this very day, citizens of the country started a process of electing new leaders who will steer the affairs of the country for the next 4 years. All the stakes are high for the incoming administration. You probably know, as I do, the biggest question on the minds of the Nigerian people: will the general deliver? Roadmap has been following developments on the political scene up to this time. Let's take you through it, of course, while getting the thoughts of the players.
Elections were held across the country for the presidential, senatorial, and House of Assembly seats. The country was to witness a fierce contest in its political history. The dominance of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, who ruled Nigeria since 1999, was tested in totality. Its policies were deemed as anti-people by the opposition, All Progressives Congress, APC.
One would have expected that at a forum like that, they will come and sell their party. Not one of them was able to do so. And then when they said we should be grateful to the PDP for giving Nigeria 16 years of democracy, very insulting. No, it's not the PDP.
But the bottom line is that the PDP governors are assuring a better life for Nigerians. Do you agree with their statement?
Well, I think it's either they are out of touch with reality in Nigeria today, otherwise they will never say that they are giving a better life to Nigerians. You are here. You've been here in the last 20 minutes. My generator has been running, and I'm sure you run generators in your offices also. So in the area of infrastructure, they failed woefully. In the area of security, they failed woefully. In the area of economy, they failed woefully. Today, the dollar exchanged for 226 naira. Unemployment is roaming the streets. I just read a report of ActionAid on the so-called UWIN and how it has fell short of providing between 80,000 to 110,000 jobs, because it provides only less than 40,000 jobs. So how has this government then been able to give us a better life? Because the index, the human index for a better life are access to basic needs of life.
It is unfortunate that in 2015, rather than focusing on the issues that affect us, focusing on issues of the youth, of healthcare, of education, of social services, all issues that have been addressed extensively, and I dare say with successes by the current administration. We seem to want to focus on two items, which we call security and, of course, corruption.
The months and weeks leading up to the presidential elections were characterized by a furore of activities by Nigeria's two leading political parties. The campaigns rode on two simple but distinct ideologies: power to the people and change.
Power! APC! Change! Okay.
General Muhammadu Buhari, for the fourth time, seeks the mandate of Nigerians to become the president against the odds of age, educational qualification, and the antecedents of the past as a military president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria. This, the PDP, predicated its campaign of power to the people to win more votes.
We, the PDP governors, want to state emphatically that we abhor the politicization of corruption by military apologists. We abhor the politicization of corruption by military veterans. We know what General Buhari did after he indicted our respected leaders like Alhaji Shehu Shagari, Dr. Alex Ekweme, Chief Adekunle Jasin, Dr. Ambrose Ali, and many others. He accused them then of corruption. These military veterans and their cohorts are today still trying to use the same old trick to hook in Nigerians in order to gain power.
Certificates are not issued by schools that you go, they are issued by WAEC. Go to WAEC or NECO. Today you have scratch card. Let them give us the details of General Buhari. Let us do scratch card and find the results.
This forum by the PDP governors in Lagos drew the line in what was to come, a fierce campaign between the two leading political parties, the PDP and the APC. Not so fast, says the National Security Advisor, the NSA, who in the UK said the guarantee if the elections go ahead on February 14 is not certain.
The comment every day we hear is you can't vote without a permanent voter's card. Now, if you can't vote without a permanent voter's card, what sense does it make to vote 3 months early when 30 million people whose cards have not been issued are still with INEC? That's my position.
Whoever was announced or whichever party was announced, we will have faced a lot of problems.
The electoral umpire, under the watch of Professor Attahiru Jega, said it was more ready at the time than ever before to conduct a free, fair and credible elections that will be acceptable by all. They kept to their word, and the elections held 6 weeks later. The character and integrity of the APC presidential candidate was heavily bashed by the PDP governors during its forum in Lagos. Experts say beyond that, the values of a leader, be it a president or not, will reflect on the entire plans and achievements of the entire people.
For us as a people, in our churches, in our mosques, in our professional bodies, in our workplaces, we must ensure that ethical standards are restored. Professional bodies will have to discipline their members who engage in professional misconduct. Churches and mosques will have to ensure that their members who go to government do not disgrace those religious institutions. Our religious institutions and traditional institutions will have to be reformed to ensure that our traditional rulers do not operate outside the law.